Hi everyone, it's Will here. I want to do a quick video on how to replace the heater and air conditioner cabin filter in the first generation 2016 to 2022 Honda HRV in North America. So if you just want to see how the process is done, feel free to skip forward, but I'm going to take about 2 minutes to explain the importance of replacing this filter and some important considerations. So the obvious benefits whenever you replace this filter are you get maximum airflow and you get clean air, of course, right? Especially if you have allergies, you want to make sure that you have clean air in the cabin. But if you tend to park under a tree a lot, or if you drive in dusty areas a lot, say you're living in an area where there's a lot of construction, your filter will probably get clogged quicker. And in terms of why you want to replace it quicker when you're parked under a tree, it's because whenever you have leaves and debris falling, it tends to build up at the base of the windshield, and that's the area where the vehicle draws air from whenever you're running the heater or air conditioner. So sometimes it'll pull in some of the little small leaves and twigs or little buds. So you don't want that stuff to clog up your filter too fast, or at least you want to inspect the filter regularly to make sure that it's not too clogged. The other consideration too is that me personally, I don't like driving with the windows down. So because of that, my heater or air conditioner is always on. So because I'm always using it, the filter is probably going to get dirty faster. So I like to replace it once a year. Now, in terms of which brand of filter to use, I personally like using genuine Honda because I find that it fits the best, just from experience. Now, it is kind of expensive. It's over $40 now Canadian, so that's really not cheap. But you can find cheaper brands on online sites like Rock Auto. There are some good aftermarket brands. I think the Wix brand is a good aftermarket brand, and the Fram Fresh Breeze is also good because the Fram Fresh Breeze has this dark colored filter media. It's activated charcoal, so not only does the filter filter out the debris, but that activated charcoal helps get rid of smells. So I think the Fram Fresh Breeze might be a good aftermarket filter to consider, but I personally just like using Honda just out of habit. So it's a really easy process. So please keep watching, and I hope this video helps you. All right, so the filter's behind the glove box, and it's such an easy process that you don't need any hand tools at all. You just need to empty the glove box, and on the bottom left, there's a hidden latch. So it's a plastic latch. We just have to press down on it to release. So the way to do it is you just want to lift up on the glove box a bit to take the weight off, and then you press down with your thumb, and then it'll release. It's pretty straightforward like that. And once you do that, the next step is you just have to lift up on the glove box again and squeeze the ends. And if you squeeze the ends, the whole glove box will swing right down. And once it swings right down, you can get access to the filter lid, which is right there. And there are two latches on each end. You just have to press inward and then out like that. I just did it with one hand, but it comes off that easily. And there's your filter, and you just pull it out of its housing. Gotta be a little bit careful. I ripped mine, but I'm gonna be replacing it anyways. But you can see there, it's disgusting. So this is only a year of driving. Okay, and I'm comparing the new one to the old one, and you can see a night and day difference. I only drove about 21,000 kilometers since I last changed it, but you can see it's pretty dark, and there's a lot of little leaf buds stuck in there because I sometimes park under a tree. So in terms of reinstalling the filter, the most important thing to keep in mind is that the airflow arrows have to be pointing downward. So once you've got it in position, you just have to work it into its housing, and you just want to push it to the end, make sure that it's sitting tight. And once you got that, you take the cap, or the cover rather, make sure the cover, the arrow on it is pointing up. And once you've determined that, you just have to line up the latches on each end and then press in, and it should reattach pretty easily if the filter is the right fit. So once it's in position, just pull on it, make sure that's secure and it's good here. And after that, you just have to squeeze and reposition the glove box. And once you get it back in position, you just have to reattach the plastic latch there. You just have to move the glove box up a little bit to position the locking section of the latch, and then there you go. That's all there is to it. And once you got everything put back together, turn on the engine, turn on your HVAC system, just turn on the fans to a moderate speed just to make sure that everything is blowing out properly and there are no noises. And that's all there is to it. I promised you that it was easy.